Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Dean. I am just going to move right into the channeling as I have already prepared for it. And just give me just a little bit of time just to connect with the frequency. We are part of the new wave of energy that is moving toward your planet to be seated. We are excited to begin a new adventure amongst those that have been preparing for our arrival for eons. We wish to express our deep gratitude to each of those that have tirelessly worked toward this new beginning, that they have always known is at the center of their purpose within their soul. However, within the physical form, it has been very difficult to focus upon that end to the new beginning. You have done much work. You have realized that you cannot change the outer world without changing your own reflection of what lies within. With this realization comes great power, the ability to begin to manifest your desires on the outside world and to begin to live within a state that you desire rather than a state that is reflected within fear. The fear of mankind that embraces most humans is that of death, the fear of leaving this physical world and no longer being a part. Those of you that are here listening to this transmission have arrived at a point where you understand that death is only a shedding of denseness of energy and allows you the freedom to move through a new frequency. This is not to say that you are not able to rise to a new frequency within your human avatar, for you are able to do that. However, it is not an instantaneous transformation, and it takes many years within your time frame to arrive at a new frequency, for it shifts gradually. However, we are not here to speak about the past and the difficulty, although we do wish to extend our deepest gratitude for those of you that have had the courage and the perseverance to move through this energy and to do this with little information other than your own soul guiding you to that center point. Having a deep knowing within the direction that you required in order to come to a point within your life where you feel peace. Congratulations. Congratulations does not seem a strong enough word to express the feat that you have accomplished here. Those of us in the non physical form are applauding you and wish to express, although there are no words within your language to express the gratitude that we feel and the pride that we feel for you, the joy that we feel for you. This transmission is brought to you today through us to encourage you to continue to focus on your heart energy, to continue to believe in what many may believe to be unbelievable. For you know deep within you that there is a better world, there is a better way of living, and that you are there. You are at the point of creating this new beginning within this world. And as with many new energies, new frequencies, it will take time for it to take a hold, to have a footing within your planet. You will recognize a shift within the energy. And of course, there is a shift within the energy, for you have moved to a new level of manifestation, a new energy to create within. And as this energy is here to create within, please be aware to continue to focus on the love, peace, serenity, joy that you wish to create within. We advise you to go deep within on a daily basis to check your heart energy and where it is guiding you. To not always believe what is being revealed on the outside world. For that outside world is manifested by many that are not within this frequency that you are now beginning to create within. You are but a small point at the center of a new creation. And as that new creation begins to ripple out, it will take time for it to flow throughout the planet. We are here to encourage you and to bring our deepest gratitude to each of you. We thank you, and we are excited to join you as we begin to incarnate upon your planet as it is prepared for our coming. Okay, so that is, they called themselves the new wave of light. However, this is the new children, the energy of the new children. But within the transmission, they called themselves the new wave of light. I also received a transmission yesterday that I may tack onto the back of this for you to hear. And they spoke about Atlantis and the Golden City, and they talked about how it was separated from the rest of the planet, like it had its own little pod of frequency. And it almost feels like this may be what is happening as this energy comes in, that this may be what happens, that there is a little pod of frequency. And as they said, as we create and move it, it will begin to ripple out. They also told me within my channeling that I did within Atlantis that they give me the numbers 20 to 25, that this was not going to happen immediately, that it would take time. And they mentioned this again within this channeling, that it would take time for this energy to take hold, to have a grip, because it is at the center point of creation right now. So it's not just like that. It takes time for it to take foot. It takes time for these children to arrive and for their energy to begin to transform and upgrade the energy that is here now, is what they're saying. So this is a fascinating channel that they brought. And I'll see what if they want me to. I don't think they want me to release that other channeling that I did with Atlantis, but just know that that is what it is about, that there was some within Atlantis that wanted to move things too quickly, and it actually destroyed us and pushed us back into a dark age, a dark space for a very long time. And we have worked and persevered a long time in order to move us out of that. They spoke about others that are from the same race, which is the angelic, the higher frequency, and they spoke about others that are here on this planet right now that have been making these changes, and that includes you and that includes me. Those of us that have continued to work through this energy in order to raise this frequency to prepare it for this new age. But they are very cautious as to having us, and I don't want to say put our guard down, but in having us um, become disappointed in what we see on the outside world because we aren't seeing change as quickly as what we would like to see it. Okay? Because with anything, it takes time. They just want us to know that we have succeeded in this and they are on their way. So I'm interested to see if they are going to bring any more channelings. I'm sure they will. They don't usually just bring a couple of channelings and then not bring anything more to me. So I wish to thank you for listening to me today. I thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for supporting this energy, this frequency, for being here. Because if you are here listening to this, you are part of this frequency. You have been working toward it, even though you may not think that you have. You have been working towards it. So thank you for that. Thank you for your service, for all that you do. And until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.